there. Let's play with Play-Doh together. Do you guys have some Play-Doh at your house? I've got mine. We are gonna make some ocean creatures, some super simple little fish. And then we'll make their bubbles and we can count them and practice using our counting skills. So the first thing I want you to do with your Play-Doh is take some and roll it into a long, thin tube. You can use 2 hands, or you can use the table and 1 hand until you get something long and thin. Then we're going to curl that up into a shape of a fish. I think I'll make 2. How many fish would you like to make today? You could pretend your fish are a family. Have the mama fish and the daddy fish, however many children fish you want to make. I'll make 2 to start with. So let's see, how thin is that? I think I need it a little thinner. So keep rolling. Make it longer. There we are. Now, I'm just going to curve this around. So the head will be right here. Curve it, curve it, curve it around, and like that. That's my super simple little fish. Can you see that? All right, let's make this one a little thinner and we'll do the same. Do you like to play with Play-Doh? Do you like to play with it by yourself or with your brother or sister or mom or dad? Do you like to use different Play-Doh tools when you use Play-Doh? This rolling technique also comes in handy when we used to practice writing letters in our name. So you can make a roll and then make it a letter of your name. So here's my long tube, and again, we'll just loop it around like that. So it looks like a fish, and then I'm going to push down on its tail. So I've got 2 fish in my little ocean. And I wonder how many bubbles we can make for them. So we've already practiced rolling some long tubes. Now we're just going to practice rolling balls. So you can take a bit of Play-Doh, however large you'd like, and then roll it between the palms of your hands. Roll, 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 roll. If your hands are getting tired, you're doing it right. Here's one for you. Pop. Keep rolling those bubbles. Let's see how many you can make. 1, 2, and 3. I think this fish is going to have 3 bubbles. I'm pushing them down a little bit so they don't roll away off of my cutting board here. I always like to cover my surface with something that I can wash when I'm using Play-Doh. Now I'm going to move on to the second fish and give him some bubbles. How many should he have? 1, 2, 3, and let's do 1 more. What's 1 more than 3? Can you tell me what's 1 more than 3? And roll it. There, we got it. So this, you can call it a ball or you can call it a sphere when it's round like this. There we go. So here's my first little fishy, and you can make up a story about them. My 2 little fish were swimming out to sea. Pop, pop, pop. How many bubbles can you see? 1, 2, 3. And how many did this fish have that day? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which fish has more? That's right, this fish has more bubbles because he has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many fish did this one have? Just 3. How many more bubbles would we need to make over here to make them equal? Let's do it. This one has 3 and this one has 4, so if I make just 1 more bubble, then this fish can have 4. You see that one? 1, 2, Are they equal? Yes, they are. Well, I'd like to see how many more bubbles you can make today. Can you make some that are equal? Can you make some that are different numbers? Can you make a whole long line of bubbles? How high can you count? Practice some counting as you make some more bubbles. Have a fun rest of your day.